The question keeps coming up, and not without reason. Rivian has become one of the most closely watched electric vehicle startups in the world, and with that visibility comes scrutiny. When a company is burning cash while trying to scale production in a capital-intensive industry, people start asking how long the runway really is. The concern starts with the numbers. Rivian has reported significant losses as it ramps up manufacturing, invests in new platforms, and builds out infrastructure. That's not unusual for an automaker at this stage, but the size and persistence of those losses make it a focal point for investors and analysts. At the same time, Rivian isn't operating from a position of immediate crisis. The company has raised substantial capital and has, at various points, maintained billions in cash reserves. That cushion gives it time, but not unlimited time, to prove that its business model can become self-sustaining. What makes the situation more complex is the nature of the auto industry itself. Building vehicles at scale is one of the most difficult operational challenges in business. It requires precision manufacturing, supply chain coordination, and massive upfront investment before profitability is even possible. Rivian is still in that build phase. It is producing vehicles, delivering to customers, and expanding its footprint. But it has not yet reached the kind of volume where costs can be spread efficiently across units. Until that happens, losses are expected to continue. There are also external pressures that amplify the situation. Interest rates, supply chain costs, and competition in the EV space have all shifted in recent years. Larger automakers and companies like Tesla have scale advantages that make it harder for newer entrants to compete on price and margins. Despite that, Rivian does have meaningful strengths. Its vehicles have been well received, it has a strong brand identity, and it has secured high-profile partnerships, including its relationship with Amazon for electric delivery vans. Those factors suggest demand is not the primary issue. The real question is execution. Can Rivian scale production efficiently enough to reduce per-unit costs? Can it manage expenses while continuing to invest in future models and technology? And can it do all of that before its cash reserves begin to tighten? That's where the uncertainty lives. Being unprofitable today does not automatically mean a company's in trouble, but it does mean the margin for error is smaller. The path forward requires consistent improvement, not just in product, but in operations and financial discipline. So is Rivian in financial trouble? The more precise answer is that it is in a high-risk, capital-intensive phase where success is still very much in question. It has the resources to continue, but it has not yet proven that it can turn those resources into sustainable profitability. In that sense, Rivian is not collapsing, but it is not yet secure either. It is a company in transition where the next few years will matter far more than the last few have.